bad, and it wasn't fun. I wasn't doing it for fun. I wasn't doing it for thrills. It became a really bad habit, a bad problem, physical problem too. And I remember when I would shake, I had to go, because I was in Fort Smith, Arkansas, and I had a show in Fayetteville, Arkansas, so I was in two different markets. And sometimes I would have to leave Fort Smith and drive up to Fayetteville. It's about an hour away up through the mountains. It's a real pretty drive. But I would get there and I would do these remotes, like these live broadcasts, and we had an iPad that we would use to broadcast from. And you'd have to enter, they call it a cart number, a number you'd enter, and it would send it back to the station, and it would land in a cart, I guess you could say, a file location, whatever. And then we would put that in the computer before we even left, so it would just automatically load right in there. Well, it was hard to touch on the iPad when you're trying to hit numbers, and you got that uncontrollable shake going. And it was so embarrassing. And I remember the people would look at me, like the people that I was trying to interview, and they knew. I don't know who I was fooling. I remember I went to this Harley dealership up there in Fayetteville, and it was so bad. Like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't want people to see me. And, like, my coworkers would come out because they're like, hey, we never get to see you. And they wanted to buy me food, but I was too nervous. I didn't want to eat because I didn't want anybody to see me shaking. I'm just, oh, man. I would not go back to that time for anything. Like, it was so miserable. But there is a way out. There really is. If you need help, there's resources on our webpage, 217recovery.com. There's steps. Check out the rehab part, because it's not what you think it is. There are some rehabs I would personally recommend. There was some that I would say, hey, this might work for you, this might not. But the rehab thing, there's a little process to it. And now with the whole COVID-19 thing going on, changes the game for everything, really. So do what you need to do. If you want to hit a fun meeting, maybe in Ireland, eh? Yeah. We can make that happen. I'll post times up. I don't even put on there which ones I'm probably going to hit, or which ones I'll start making like my normal meetings. So if you want to have a little fun and attend some of the meetings with me, that would be really cool. New Zealand, they're on a whole different time, man. It's like a whole nother day already. But Ireland's only 5 hours ahead of Michigan, which is in the eastern time zone. So we can figure that out. But look on, like I said, 217recovery.com. And I don't know, I'll put it on the main page as like overseas meeting or something. Or meetings overseas, or I don't know. It'll be something. You'll be able to figure it out. But thank you so much for listening. Sorry this is so short. It was a rough night, kind of. And just want to call it a night. And we'll have a podcast tomorrow. I'm either going to have my friend Ryan Gray on or my friend Jamie Kelly on. Or maybe I'll do 2 shows tomorrow. Might as well do something while you're doing nothing. But big shout out to Chris Goss, to Dustin. Dustin got his 6 months last week too. Big congrats to those guys. Really proud of them, and miss them. And we'll talk to them soon, I'm sure. But thanks again for listening. Find us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Deezer, Apple Music. I guess not really music. Yeah, I mean it is Apple Music. Anyway. Find us, subscribe, like us. That way when we do new podcasts, you know exactly when they're uploaded. Gotta say what's up to Chow, Brooks, Adam, Rob, Casey, that's it for now. There's many, many more. I could be here all night. So anyway, have a good night. Have a good day. Enjoy your time. Stay sober. Be good. And yeah, just keep listening.